Well, cracking the industry of your dreams can sometimes be seen as insurmountable, but persistence and hard work can pay off. Now, this is what two young South African women, Sneh Ndlovu and Storm Solomons, recently experienced when they were handpicked by Film Africa Worldwide for a 7-week internship with Kudos Productions on the set of the 3rd season of Humans in London. And they're joining us on Expresso this morning to share some of the invaluable lessons that they learned. Ladies, so good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Can we just say hashtag the future is female?
Yes.
Boom.
Hashtag the future is female.
I love it, I love it, I love it. So now I'm going to start off with you. What was it like, just contextualize for us, to be involved in such an incredible opportunity, international productions? I mean, you worked on season 3 of Outlander, Troy, Fall of the City in South Africa, and then, of course, selected for this 7-week internship.
It's quite a good position to be in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel incredibly lucky.
Wow.
And it's a good exposure for anyone who is like me, who aspires to be a filmmaker, and as a young woman who wants to be heard and wants to write, produce, and direct, and to be seen or to be exposed on an international scale, to get to liaise with international clients like that is pretty exciting.
It's amazing. I just get goosebumps thinking about it and talking about it. Storm, what was one of the highlights that stood out for you in this entire experience?
I think just getting an overall or an in-depth look at like the entire process from inception to post-production. Being able to see the director's relationship with the DOP, his relationship with his editors and his crew members. Also getting an in-depth look at the development of conception, like of ideas and and how an idea is like birthed and blossomed into an actual story.
Yeah. So now how are you hoping that the skills that you've learnt in this process is going to help you not only in your own personal development, but in terms of the industry as well?
Having come from a servicing background where in Cape Town especially, we do a lot of servicing work to international clients, I have the aspirations, like I said, to be a writer, director, and having had the experience to explore my creative side, I do want to facilitate and I do want to create stories for people like me and for people to look up to me to also feel like they will be allowed to do that. And having gotten that experience where I was encouraged to think, I was encouraged to write, I was encouraged to explore other mediums that I had not in a while, I think, tapped into. It's pretty exciting, and I'm looking forward to basically using any skill that I have to get to where I need to be.
I love that. I love that. Like we said in the beginning, this is one of the toughest industries to crack, and even more so for women. The balance, there's no balance when it comes to women in the industry. And I love these internships because it gives you not only the skills that you so rightly deserve to have, but it gives you an opportunity to have a foot in the door. And we need more women that are in the industry. But what is the next step for the both of you? Storm?
Well, right now I think having had that chance to be more creative because we're so in the service industry, to be able to use your mind and create your own stuff. I think mostly the biggest thing we want to do now is create more local content, to create our own stories and to work on our own creative writing.
I'm available, I'm just saying.
Pretty much the exact same thing, just to create, and more than anything, I think, is to inspire. I've been so incredibly inspired for the last 3 months, which hasn't happened in a while, so I have a lot of ideas in my head that I want to get out there, and I want people to hear them, and I want people to also be motivated to do the same thing.
Come on, come on. So if you're sitting at home and, of course, you are inspired by these two young women, they've just given us a really great lesson. Never give up. Keep pursuing those dreams. We're incredibly excited to see the future work of these dynamic young women because hashtag the future is female.